Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the August 2022 reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. However, I do recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, you'll be notified when I post new videos, and it really helps my channel greatly. But let's go ahead and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close last few weeks or month. In column number 2, we're going to take a general look at August. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, a healing note, and a crystal of the month for you. But Pisces, let's take a look here. Summary card for what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We have the card Alliance, and this is quite literally what it means, that you have a really good alliance. However, I don't know, for some reason it feels like maybe there was a conflict with somebody in your close circle recently. Let me clarify this a little bit further. We'll see what cards come through. Alliance is a great card, but again, it's kind of giving off like vibes of conflict within your alliance. But let's see what we have here. The first card that we have is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of stress, exhaustion, having too many burdens. I feel like you have just had a super busy last few weeks, Pisces. I'm getting the feeling that you may have asked for help and somebody didn't help you with something. Again, we're going to clarify that, but just acknowledging that there has been a lot going on. You're stressed, you're tired. The nice thing is that this is last few weeks, so this is stuff that's wrapping up and coming to a close. So this energy is going to get better going into August if it hasn't already. The next card that we have is the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it is a card of newness. Could be new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. So lots of love movement there. And then at the bottom here, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of rivalry, challenges, obstacle. I always tell people this is like small bumps in the road, though. If you look at this card, these people aren't fighting with swords, they're fighting with wands, but it does indicate some troubles. So there could have been some relationship troubles here. I don't know that there's relationship ending, but it just seems like kind of a rough last few weeks, honestly. Maybe if you're pregnant, you haven't been feeling the best either, but let's see what messages we've got here. The first card we have is the Five of Wands. We just talked about that. The Five of Wands is that card of kind of rivalry, challenges, obstacles. Again, this really feels like you asked for help and maybe you didn't get the help you needed. But in general, you've been busy. There's a lot going on. And there just have been bumps in the road. It hasn't been the easiest few weeks. At the end of the day, your alliance is still really good. The people around you have a great support system. But like I said, there could have been a conflict with somebody close to you here. The next card that we have is the Four of Wands. If you look at the Four of Wands, it almost looks like a finish line. And this is a card of success and celebration and getting across the finish line. So it's still a good indicator. Things are still happening. Again, this could be new relationship, marriage, proposal, baby. Again, there's still success there, although it could have been a challenging last few weeks. And then at the bottom here, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very free-spirited, very creative. When I see the Knight of Wands, this is like a card of freedom. Again, I think this is the acknowledgement that we get to move forward from this. This is freedom from these conflicts, from these bumps in the road. So definitely new positive energy coming in at the bottom as we move forward. But let's take a look now at column number 2, which is again just general August. There couldn't be a better card here. Obviously, it's been a bumpy few weeks, Pisces, and now we have the card of renewal. Love to see that. This is new moon, this is new month, this is new energy, renewal here. Really nice to see. Let's see what messages we have coming in. Our first card is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a card of being very confident and being very self-assured. If you look at her, she just knows what she's doing. It doesn't matter if gender here either. This Queen of Wands is you. And this is just being confident. I feel like you need to like go into August, owning August before it even starts, Pisces. So be very confident, be very happy, be very self-assured. It's like, it looks like good things are coming here, and you just need to go into this month saying, I know good things are coming, good things are going to happen. So be confident, be self-assured. Definitely the energies are renewing. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups. This is a card of friendship, circle of support, celebration. Whatever happened with our alliance, whatever happened with our circle last week or the last few weeks, definitely is going to be mended. Not that there are any questions that there wouldn't be, but this is like the circle coming back full circle again, the friendships thriving. There very well could be a celebration in here too. I'm not sure exactly what you are celebrating, Pisces, but definitely some celebration happening in August. The next card that we have is the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of self-love, self-respect, unconditional love. This is also courage, and I feel like, again, some of you just need to have the courage to go into August and own August. Know that it's going to be a great month. Have that confidence and be that self-assured person. But this is like all about you doing for you this month. You're self-assured, you're self-confident, you're self-loving, you're self-respecting. Let's clarify though and see. The first clarifier we have is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of competition or feeling like you need to protect yourself against competition. It's kind of like that self-defense card. The interesting thing is sometimes we can get in our head and we're like, oh, this person is better, or they do this better, or it can like kind of send us into this cycle. But the Queen of Wands is like, no, you know you got it, you're confident, you're self-assured. So if you get in the position where you feel like you're in competition or you feel like you need to defend yourself, the best thing that you can do, Pisces, is focus that energy on you. Do for you this month, and don't really honestly worry about what anybody else is doing. Focus on you. The next card that we have is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork, collaboration. Again, this is like your circle coming back in clutch. This is like your circle is taking good care of you again. You're feeling well supported. This is again that card of teamwork and a card of collaboration. So if for whatever reason you weren't feeling supported, now you are very fully supported again. At the bottom here we have the Ace of Cups. There's no doubt that there is new love energy of some sort. We had the Ace of Cups in that first row. Again, this is new baby, new relationship, new marriage, new proposal. So some lots of love movement there for you. Be sure that even as we go into this new relationship or go into this pregnancy, that we keep self-love and self-respect and all of those self items top of mind. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. So think job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, anything you think of when you think of money, Pisces. The first card that we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of gossip, drama, water cooler talk. This is like prying eyes, people trying to mind your business. Again, it's that really gossipy card. We have that Seven of Wands self-defense card, which makes me wonder if that is work-related as well. But it's just like people trying to mind your business. And again, the best thing that you can do is just be confident and be focused on you and really not be worried about anyone else, what they're doing or saying. My best advice when I see this card is to always just kind of stay above the fray, avoid the gossip, avoid the drama. The next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is very patient, but it is an indicator of new job, raise, promotion, which is super exciting. It does seem like there's some new money or some sort of new career opportunity coming in for you. That's even more reason to avoid this gossip or drama. Don't get roped into something when you're like on the verge of success. Again, just focus on you and doing you and being patient and being hardworking. At the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is your desire for long-term security. I feel like you've been pushing for this new job or pushing for this promotion or pushing for this pay raise. Again, this is your desire for more, your desire for that future security. The first clarifier we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Love to see this. Anytime we have an ace card, it is a card of newness. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is new job, raise, promotion, investment, income. Again, there's definitely some new money on the horizon here. There's some new opportunity. Don't lose sight of it with the gossip, the drama, whatever chatter is happening. Just stay focused on you, Pisces. That's my best advice. And really, no matter what happens with the gossip or the drama, it's not going to stop this. But don't even engage. It doesn't matter. There's something brand new right here for you. We have the Page of Cups as our next clarifying card. This is a card of being very studious, being very hardworking. There's no doubt that you've worked hard and been patient for this new opportunity. This is kind of almost like validation or confirmation of your efforts. At the bottom here, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is needing to make a decision. And you are going to have to make the decision if you move forward or don't move forward. I will say that I don't want to say that this is a compromise. This new opportunity might not be everything you were hoping for, but given the spread of cards, I would still take it. Maybe the pay comes in a little bit less than you were hoping for, or the job description or job title comes in slightly different than you were anticipating. However, it does really still feel like the next move. There's some really good money cards tied in with this new opportunity, Pisces. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. So think family, friends, relationships, children, whatever you think of when you think of love. The first card we have is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very bold, powerful card. It's also a card of being very charming and being very courageous. If you're hoping for a new relationship, you need to have the courage to put yourself out there. Again, you are coming through very charming though. There's a lot of woo this month, so people will be naturally attracted to you and drawn to you and in agreement with you. So do, I guess, capitalize on that energy. That sounds weird to say, but again, it feels like people are interested in you and attracted to you. I wouldn't, like, it's weird to say being in a position of power in a relationship. But definitely be courageous enough to put yourself out there, because I do think you'll receive what you're hoping for there. The next card that we have is the Seven of Swords. This is plain and simple. I feel like you're just ready to move on to something new. And what I mean by that, you could be ready to advance your current relationship. Maybe you don't want to be single anymore and are ready to put yourself out there, which the King of Wands is really obviously a good card to put yourself out there. But I just feel like you're moving forward. You're ready for the next step, whatever that may be. The next card that we have is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is another card of advancement. If you look at this card, these Eight of Cups are stacked really nicely here, Pisces, but yet this person's still walking away, moving on. This is your desire to want something better. This is the next step in the relationship. This is a new, happy, healthy relationship. Again, you're just ready to get out there. You're ready to move forward this month in terms of love. Let's clarify this column though and see what other information I can give you. You have two king cards on top of each other, which is good. This is you, again, regardless of gender, on your throne, in your position. We like those throne cards. It means we're sitting high, we're sitting in a good spot. With the King of Swords, this is a card of being very intentional. It's a very strategic card. Interestingly enough, with the King of Swords, sometimes this is like about going to an expert. So you may leverage like a dating site. If you're running next level for your relationship, you may go to therapy, and that doesn't mean you have a bad relationship just because you're going to therapy. I think that's worth clarifying. If this is like professional support, you may like go to a singles event, or again, there's some sort of support moving this along. But love to see the throne cards. This is a good indicator of long term, so this next relationship could be long term, or the one you're in. Very long term, strategic, healthy there. Our second clarifying card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of waiting for results. I don't know until recently that you were ready for whatever this next step is. I just see that you've been waiting for this next step, and now it's like, okay, I'm ready, let's go. This could also be a card of travel, so you could be making some travel plans with your family, friends, loved ones in August, which is very exciting. And then at the bottom here we have the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana. It's a card of fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, new beginnings, new adventures. And it's like you're ready for this new start, and it's right here for you. So looking forward to seeing those next love steps for you, Pisces, whatever they may be. Now we're going to take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. So something to carry into the month of August with us. We have the card Time. When I see the card Time, it just indicates that things may be taking a little bit more time than we anticipated they would. This is also a good reminder to give yourself the time and the space that you need. Like, you can take whatever time you need to make decisions or plan. There's no rush. Give yourself that time. Let's see what messages come through here, though. The first card that we have is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups indicates being very busy. There's a lot going on, possibly in a short amount of time as well. But if you look at this card, there is something different in each of these cups. So again, lots happening in a short amount of time. This could indicate a lot of options though, or a lot of paths for you. And it's like, take the time to investigate those and know where you want to go, know what direction you want to go. Don't be overwhelmed by the options, but almost take the time to take them all in. The next card that we have is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of keeping and maintaining boundaries. If you haven't set boundaries, now is the time to set boundaries. And I know that is kind of a different message, but I feel like this is a good time. Again, we're in the renewal of our energy here, Pisces, to think about what you want and keep away the things that you don't want. So do keep that in mind. Assessing some of these options or these paths could really be helping build these boundaries as well, because it's like you're gonna look at this path and be like, well, I don't like that, that, and that. Well, that's the boundary where we don't want to go. Then at the bottom here, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a very speedy card. It's change, it's action, it's quick. Again, things are going to come at you fast, but you need to take the time to explore whatever you feel like you need to explore this month, Pisces. The first clarifying card we have is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety, grief, depression, worry. You see this person's quite literally sitting up in bed. Some of these paths, these options, these opportunities can be a little bit overwhelming, especially how quickly they come at you. But again, don't hesitate to take the time that you need, Pisces, to process and explore your options. The next card we have is the Four of Pentacles, which is desire for long-term security. We talked about this a little bit earlier, I believe. This is just wanting your desire. But in terms of long-term security, I feel like figuring out what you want now and setting these boundaries is going to be very beneficial long-term. Again, it's about assessing what you want and what you don't want. At the bottom here, we have the Sun. In terms of wonderful cards in the tarot deck, it truly doesn't get better than the Sun. So I like to see this really happy, positive ending here for you. Of course, you're going to make the right choice. You're going to go on the right path, but you're also going to go into it knowing what you want, feeling comfortable that you explored your options, and knowing that you're on the right path long term. The Sun card is material happiness, joyous outcome, and success. Now, Pisces, at this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quickly. But for question number 1, we have the Nine of Hearts. This is number 16 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Eight of Diamonds. This is number 44 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3 is the Jack of Spades. This is number 52 card. That's going to be a yes. So yes, no, yes for you, Pisces. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of August. Your crystal this month is agate, which is good for retreating, calm, stability, and it really protects you from any outside influences. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a our Healing Notes deck. The body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post future videos. If you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you again, Pisces, and have a wonderful August.